Welcome back, everybody, to another video. A pretty different one today. We've got this Challenger in here, matte black hood, roof, and trunk. Um, he had this done at a different shop. Also had the body of this gold, but the different shop kind of messed it up, so he took it off and just kept the top. He's like, man, I should have just stayed with you guys. But hey, lesson learned, you know. So today we've got these rocker panels and also the wheel wells to do on this Challenger. So he bought some new rocker panels because I believe the one on the driver's side broke. It kind of like cracked or something. But these are the new ones right here, fresh out the pack. Obviously got a good deal on these, and we will be applying Cerakote trim coat. Probably one of the best trim coatings on the market. Super easy to apply, but you definitely want to do this right just to not leave any marks or any streaking going on, and you can clearly see how it works. So it's pretty much like a ceramic coating. Obviously there's other ceramic coatings out there that you can use for this, but this is almost like shit like I told you. But right here I just got a microfiber towel with 70% isopropyl alcohol, which pretty much use on, you know, cleaning anything before I'm doing anything like a wrap or something like that, or even actually putting on a ceramic coating. So you definitely want to do this. Go around and obviously hit the wheel wells with this, the trim that you plan on doing, and then give it about another, you know, 5-10 minutes, just because it's gonna evaporate anyway. But just give it that long and you'll be good to go once you knock that out. Now moving on to removing the old rocker panels is pretty easy. This is the part that's kind of cracked, but you need these tools right here, these quick little pry tools, and almost like a skinny flathead, or a normal one should work for this, but you just want to have as many tools as you need to get the job done. Like I said, it's pretty simple. I believe these are 10 mil or something, so you just obviously take the wheel off so you have more space to do. But you can definitely leave the wheels on if you wanted to, if you have one of those I forgot what the tool is called, but if it's got the 90 degree on there, you'll be straight. That's the pin that comes out. And so this is basically the screw that's into the plastic, not sure what it's called. It's like a plastic clamp almost, and it tightens up on it, which holds it on there, and you'll see that here in a second. Once you unscrew that out, be careful, put the pry tool in there and kind of wiggle it. You need to wiggle it, because once the screw is out, the pin straightens out almost, and I'll show you guys that here in a second. You see me wiggling here, and this is what it looks like. You see that it kind of, you know, flattens out once you unscrew it, but then once you screw it back down, it flattens back down, and that way it holds between the panels. So there's two of them on there. Wiggle it like I say, and boom, you should have no problem squeezing the rest of it and it coming out. Okay, moving right along here. You see me kind of pulling at the bottom part. So there's 3 areas where there's 3M tape on there. I'm really just releasing those and trying to peel it up. And you kind of want to pull this back a little far, and you'll start to see that the clips from the inside as well. So obviously open up the door, pull it towards you, but also don't pull it down. So you just want to pull it towards you, release that 3M glue that's on there already. And then what you want to do is, I'm going to bring you guys in close so you guys can see what these kind of clips look like underneath, hopefully. I'm not too sure. So that's the 3M adhesive that's on there. You're pretty much releasing all those. I'm surprised this is actually good quality because I could not see this. So yeah, you're pretty much releasing those. And now these clips, once you pull it towards you, you can also bend it back and you'll see these clips. And it's kind of hard for me to zoom in one-handed on this, but once I pop it off, I'll show you guys more in depth. But you'll see how I do it here in a second. So right here, I'm explaining to you that they are, kind of spaced out within like 3 to 4 inches. And there's a tab. And the area it goes into is pretty big, so you kind of won't miss it. This one actually just kind of fell off. But there's a tab, you want to kind of put your flathead right there to kind of unloosen it and get it away from the actual body of the car. And you'll see these are a little bit tighter area to pull to, so you want to pull it towards you a little bit more just to try to loosen that up. There's no adhesive lines up here and no 3M glue up here. It's just held in with those clamps. And so you'll kind of get a little area and just kind of work it. Try not to, pin the car. What I was going to do was I'm trying to peel back the panel as much as possible. But what I'm doing with my skinny flathead is sticking it in between that groove that the clamp is sticking in and trying to move that pin or lever on the plastic piece down just so it releases. Perfect. No more Armor All for you guys out there who are throwing Armor All on there. It's a horrible product. It's going to fade your plastic way faster than this. And then those guys who are throwing Tire Shine and all those other blackout paints, no. Screw in the plastic screws that go inside on the edge. But yeah, pretty much make sure everything's clean. As you saw that I cleaned with isopropyl alcohol once I pulled off the old one. You saw how dusty it was and all the old 3M adhesive left on there. Plastic razor blade does it good. If you don't have that, I guess just pick at it a little bit and use some goof off or anything like that that can remove adhesive. And then obviously it's, plug and play after that. You pretty much do everything you undone. So make sure that's on there tough. Try not to break these plastic pieces when you put them back in, because that is a tough thing to do. And obviously set your drill on like a low setting. You don't want to just full on just rail the nail in there. It could do anything and snap the plastic or something, because I think that's what happened to the last piece. Bam, and then here is the final product. Not too much to talk about on this one. You guys saw pretty much how to do everything on here. You see that it's nice and shiny. It's going to be looking like that. St. Louis is about to get a little bit cold outside and possible snow this year, so he's going to be protected from all the salt, the rain, and the snow that may come. And those wheel wells will be looking immaculate. And I know a lot of truck owners out there will love this product. So let me know in the comment section what you guys think about this product. If you ever used it before, if you're going to use it on your car, definitely maybe one box is pretty solid for what I did in this video. Even did the back bumper. I didn't show that, but one box is pretty solid. If you just got a truck and you don't want to do the wheel wells and a couple things, you'll be good. Maybe get 2 boxes if you have a lot of plastic. But for this, did the job. Hope you guys like this video. Like, share, comment, and subscribe.